TVK has suspended Vijay's statewide tour. Remember, the Stampede took place during one part of Vijay's statewide tour where he was visiting, crisscrossing across the state, and that is what brought him to Karur for the rally and roadshow that took place. However, after the tragedy, the massive tragedy in which 41 people were killed in this stampede, there's a big, massive blame game also that has been sparked. It's become a huge political controversy in the state. Besides, of course, being a human tragedy, 41 people killed after the stampede took place during the Karur rally that was taking place on Saturday. Well, let's go across to Vijay now for more. Give us the latest that has now been announced. The TVK, in the face of this massive tragedy, has now cancelled the statewide tour.
That's right. After the Karur Stampede, now TVK officially announced that they suspend actor Vijay's statewide tour for 2 weeks following the tragedy. They also mentioned that new schedule to be announced later. 41 people died in Stampede at Vijay's Saturday rally in Karur. Vijay started his tour 2 weeks before from Trichy. He scheduled to attend rallies on each Saturday, covering various districts across Tamil Nadu. He started his campaign from Trichy. He covered Trichy and Ariyalur the very first day of the campaign, and even he expected to cover Perambalur district also the very same day, but unfortunately he can't able to reach the Perambalur on time, so that campaign also in the last minute it got delayed. Even the very first day there were allegations against Vijay made people to wait for since till 11 p.m. But last minute they cancelled the rally. Even Vijay apologized for that incident the very next week, where he does campaign in Nagapattinam and Tiruvarur district also. The third Saturday only he did campaign on the Namakkal district. And when he came for Karur to do the campaign, the tragedy happened. Now, after following the investigation and next course of action, police has filed FIR against the organizers of the TVK for accusing them. They were the reason for a stampede situation. Now, TVK has come up with an announcement saying that they suspend actor Vijay's statewide tour for 2 weeks following the tragedy. In a larger picture, this is seen as a setback for TVK because, Tamil Nadu as state election in 2026, we have state has just 8 months away for election. Big parties like AADMK and DMK have already begun their statewide tour, with AADMK touring across the states to meet to people outreach. Even BJP likely to start their campaign from October in Madurai. Even union ministers expected to attend the meeting. Even BJP leader JP Nattar attend to meeting. So even DMK also started like Oranil, Tamil Nadu, certain such campaigns across the states ahead of elections. But TVK, who started the campaign, now facing struggles with this tragedy. This is seen as a setback for TVK. But yesterday, Vijay in a statement mentioned that TVK will come back stronger, will stand with the people, and their journey would continue ahead of 2026 election.
All right, Vijay Gopal, they're bringing us all the very latest on this breaking news now coming in that TVK has suspended the statewide tour of Vijay. Remember, actor turned politician Vijay was considered a big disruptor in the upcoming Tamil Nadu elections that were to take place, and he could be someone who really catches the imagination of the youth. But given this massive tragedy that took place in the Karur rally, which even now that blame game is continuing, some low-level functionaries of the TVK have also been arrested and named in the FIR as well. Joining us now on the phone line is Kovai Satyan. TVK having no choice really, as you see it. They had no choice really, given the massive tragedy, suspending Vijay's statewide tour for now.
We welcome his move. We, as the principal opposition in Tamil Nadu, our leader has postponed and rescheduled his rally by a week. We have already done it, but hope Mr. Vijay and his team will take larger care and use effective of this time, 2 weeks, to plan their next rally better. That will be our only advice to them.
Right, so you're welcoming
spend the time wisely.
Right, you're welcoming this decision, though Vijay, in that address that he made, spoke about how the TVK will return even stronger, and there's been all this talk, back and forth, a blame game, talk of conspiracies, and what led to the stampede, etc. There is a police probe underway.
It has to, if Vijay wants to really do justice, bring justice to the victims and the deceased families, he should definitely take up the conspiracy angle. And if he takes it up and if he proves that there was a conspiracy indeed, then there will be more credibility to his statements in future. Because he was not there on ground for 3 days, it just not gone well with the people as well as his cadres. So I think it's better Mr. Vijay to start putting things into action of whatever promises he make or whatever statements he make.
All right, and given that all the other parties are also beginning their rallies, their tours across the state, lessons for everyone from what took place in Karur?
Our leader has already finished 160 constituencies, ma'am. It's close to 60 days that our leader has held rallies every day, 3 at 3 locations. So if they want any inputs, they can learn from us, learn from other bigger parties like DMK or AIADM.
Right, of course, those have been taking place, but in the days to come, we're going to see more and more rallies. But thank you so much, Kovai Satyan, for joining us on the phone line. We're now joined by Tamilisai Soundarajan, also with us on the phone line. Ma'am, your reaction to this news coming in after the massive tragedy at the Karur rally. Now the TVK has suspended Vijay's statewide tour.
I think it's a correct move because they should come out of the grief, and they also should get experience to arrange a rally and to organize a meeting. So let them take some time, and hastily, if they again regain their programs, there may be some problems. They have to find out what all the gaps which made them to suffer like this, what made the people to suffer like this. So let them take some time. It's a welcome move.
Ma'am, and your comments on the kind of blame game that is taking place. Vijay made this address on camera where he spoke about how there was some kind of a conspiracy.
Yeah, because there is high suspicion of conspiracy. Even when we met the people and when our fact-finding team delegation met the people, we cannot just rule out any conspiracy. So we have to take some time so that the truth come out, revealed outside. So because that election is in 2026 only. All the leaders have started the rallies. So a gap can be there. No, there is no any hurry according to me.
All right. Thank you so much, Tamilisai Soundarajan. They're reacting to the news. The TVK suspended Vijay's statewide tour. In fact, both opposition in parties in Tamil Nadu, AIADMK and BJP, they're welcoming this decision. Let's go across to Sam Daniel for more. And Sam, talking about the political blame game, conspiracies, etc. The big breaking news right now of the TVK suspending the statewide tour of Vijay. As you've been describing him, Vijay is a disruptor in this Tamil Nadu politics and ahead of the elections. What is the latest on the probe? We do know the police is conducting the probe as well, and already action has been taken against some, functionaries of the TVK.
Gargi, so far 2 people have been arrested, 2 district secretaries, including one who had applied for permission for Vijay's Karur rally. The FIR mentions 3 names, including the General Secretary of the party, Bussi Anand, and police are on the lookout for these 2 leaders, Bussi Anand and the Deputy General Secretary, Nirmal Kumar as well. Both these leaders have also approached the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court asking for anticipatory bail, saying that they had no role in the stampede. They blamed the police for the entire stampede that killed 41 people. They also cite several other incidents to bolster their claim, besides saying that there were Gundas who had infiltrated they hurled choppals at Vijay. So they're looking at a larger conspiracy. The case would come for hearing on Friday, after which there will be more clarity. But meanwhile, the Tamil Nadu government, besides the police investigation, has also constituted a one-member commission under retired Justice Aruna Jagadishan, which besides probing what went wrong, would also give recommendations to help the government formulate a list of fresh guidelines to make sure such tragedies do not happen or recur at public rallies. But this was, Gargi, expected by Vijay, because he has not met the families of those who died in that stampede, and also there could be fear among the fans, supporters and his cadre to yet again come and attend his rallies after this terrible catastrophe. So he has to restore public confidence, for which he has to again go through the process of ensuring public safety in all these rallies. Even the police would now look at giving permission for these rallies in a different way. This has come as a wake-up call. They'll have to ensure whatever loopholes were there in terms of security, crowd control, in terms of arrangements by organizers. There'll be a whole new look at that before they grant permission. So I think this 2 weeks' time is to ensure that he first meets families of the victims and then prepares a new plan of action, perhaps to reduce number of visits or perhaps to avoid Saturdays, and to make sure his campaign will be incident-free in the weeks and months to come before the 2026 elections.
Right, Sam, thanks so much for joining us with those details. As Sam says, on expected lines, TVK suspended the statewide yatra of Vijay, and remember, he still has not met any of the survivors or families of the victims of the Karur tragedy.